Hi, my name is Frankfurt, Delaware, and today I'm reviewing Sleeping with the Enemy. This stars Julia Roberts playing the character of Laura, and you think she has like the greatest life ever. She's in the Cape Cod, which by the way, look at how beautiful this is. She lives in one of the greatest houses on Cape Cod. She seems like she has the greatest life ever. And within the first 10 minutes of the movie, you realize she actually doesn't. She is married to the biggest dick in the world. He doesn't have a big dick, but you know what I'm saying. You start to realize this guy's a little freaking off. There's all these subtle hits, and within 10 minutes, you realize she is literally living a life of hell with this guy. Every step she takes, she questions it. Everything she does, she questions. If the towels in the bathroom aren't right, he'll call her on it. If the cans on the shelf aren't right, he'll call her on it. And you just start hating him more and more. Luckily for her, she's smart and she's been planning to escape for a while. Like, she throws rocks at the lights and you're like, well, when will that play in? Oh, that'll play in later. Oh, I want to work at the library full time. She wasn't working at the library full time. She was doing swimming lessons. And honestly, as far as this guy knows, she does not know how to swim, and that'll play in later. There's one point where he slaps her and kicks her. I remember I saw this in the theater when I was in 5th grade, and everyone was like, oh, wow, it's an intense scene. I watched it with my lady the other night, and it's still intense. She realizes that she has to escape. She can't just like leave. She's called the police on this guy. She's called lawyers on this guy. She realizes that the only way she can escape is to fake her death and run away. And she's planned this all out for months in her head. She's got everything planned. She's got money stashed here. Her husband takes her out on a boating trip. Of course, she doesn't know how to swim, but she does. Jumps off the boat, goes to this buoy, escapes, runs away, takes the money, takes off the wedding ring, throws it in the toilet, puts on the wig, gets on a Greyhound bus, and heads to Cedar Falls, Iowa. She rents this house. She starts this fresh life. And of course, there happens to be a handsome man with a beard living right next to her who sings karaoke, watering his plants. Of course, she forms a friendship and a romance with this guy because, she knows no one, and he's actually a nice guy. Of course, her husband starts to find out these little things, and he starts seeing, like, why is the light like this? Finds the wedding ring. He's trying to realize, like, she didn't really die. She faked her death and escaped. And this guy is so crazy that he's doing everything in his power to find out where she is, and he does. He's a really good villain, by the way. He nailed this part perfectly, and his mustache, by the way, is incredible. So once he finds out where she lives, of course, he starts stalking her, and I think you know where this is going. I'm not going to ruin the ending. I really had a good time watching this movie again. It was a good thriller. You're rooting for Julia Roberts' character, Laura, to succeed. I'd give it 3 out of 5 apples because of the apple tree scene.